all be done from the phone.
Yeah, I know, but easy. I mean,
shoot, this is a private stream. Is there an actual chat? Let's see. Post comment. Boo. Yeah. Chat. Let me post it. See, I can still highlight from the phone. I can do all that. That's not too bad of an issue. My worry is that with this just being a wireless signal to the phone, can it handle being connected to so many guests and maintain a stream?
StreamYard is doing everything. StreamYard is doing everything for you. So everything is on the cloud. StreamYard is handling it as its own
Please tell me you're not doing
computer.
Right. Well, I'm just trying to make sure that it will handle, again, because anytime you're streaming, it uses up a lot of bandwidth. If the cell phone signal can support 10 people.
On Wi-Fi, anyway, because I'm using my phone.
Yeah.
You're not doing it. StreamYard is supporting. You're just timing in.
Jod, can you mute your mic? You were getting a lot of echo.
So
thanks, buddy.
should be handling everything for you. The reason why I had issues was because I couldn't connect out. So I wasn't able to connect him because I was by myself. Or let's say I would have been out with Matthew when I was having issues. He should have looked perfectly fine.
Right, but still, your internet strength plays a role in the quality and being able to keep the stream going. Like the stream will still run, just
no. It's gonna affect the quality of you, but you're not handling. Like I believe OBS, you handle it on your back end. Where StreamYard handles it on their end, you're just connecting up to StreamYard. That's why if you crash, the stream stays open.
Okay.
That's one of their big things. That's one of their big things to say, hey, this is why you should use ours. We handle everything on the back end. So technically you can use an old ass computer. Okay. You can use an old ass computer and not have issues. I had issues because the computer was so old when I tried to do anything from Toy Habits, who have the most amount of ads ever on a website to make money. And I understand it crashed.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you want to sit there. I mean, you want to sit there on your phone and do it like that. I mean, you could just give Ed. I mean, if Ed
Ed's got command, and that's one of the reasons I was doing this too, because I was going to have him just close out the stream. Yeah, I was going to back off early and then have Ed end it, because that won't be enough.
He can start, and there's no issues, because I can tell you right now, those guys that are Toy Kind of Mood, they all use Ryan Sweeney's StreamYard, and I mean, they all use it. Every single one of them has an admin password, and I can't believe Ryan still allows it.
Well, originally mine was shared with.
You would think with as many people that's on that at some point somebody else would get their own. But
you would think that the person called the Toy Kind of Mood would pay for it, so getting super chats and shit. Yeah,
I can't imagine what their brand section looks like.
Ed, you should be able to add yourself. Ed's backstage. There he goes. Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah. So
I forgot I had the power.
You have the power.
Have the power.
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know that punk ass bitch was gonna be on here.
Don't worry, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I have a rush.
I was gonna say he's gonna be out here.
I have my own show I gotta do. I love you, Lawrence.
Mr. High and Mighty's gotten put in things to do.
Yeah. Mr. 4K.
Show to do. And I will be asleep shortly after it starts.
Oh, is that Days talking? I love that name.
I just figured I would. That's kind of how I feel right now.
Dazed and confused for so long.
Exactly.
One of the best Led Zeppelin songs ever. John, it's been a long time, brother. How are you doing?
I've been good, man. Trying to get some things together. Hopefully my mic isn't doing what it was doing. I just tried to fix some things on it.
All right, let's all talk and check and see if we're still getting that echo and feedback.
Blah.
Blah 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 blah. Nah, you're good, man.
Ah,
Everything's
rubber
good.
baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. I think we're good.
Rubber baby buggy bumper. Ha! I bet you didn't know I was going to say that.
Sounds
It's
good
not
to
a
me.
Puma. It's not
There
a
we go.
Puma.
We got John from Collecting Brothers. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for helping me run this stress test. I said Punk says everything runs on the back end of StreamYard, so I think we're going to be okay. It'll just be me lasting for however long my phone will last through the stream tomorrow night.
Why don't you
plug it in and let it go?
get a USB-C charger if you don't have one? That
Yeah.
should charge it fast enough.
Yep.
If you're
I
using
do
regular
have a
one,
I do have a USB-C charger. I got it plugged right. It's plugged directly into the socket, like, you know, through an adapter that does have the amperage. The only problem is StreamYard's resources drain it faster than it can charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But it's okay
That's
because
normal.
if you have
It'll
to drop
slow
out,
it
I can
down.
run the stream.
Exactly. And, you know, that'll be good because, like, when we're getting ready to end this, I'm going to back out first. And then, yeah, there you go, John. I got something like that. It's plugged directly into that.
Yeah, there's too much bandwidth. And
no,
power
right now,
being taken.
Ed can look up and see the end stream up there.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see everything.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
you
he'll
don't
be
even-
able to end
you don't
it.
even need
He can
Wi-Fi.
highlight my comments. That'll be good. I think we are going to be ready to roll for a actual clubhouse tomorrow night. Not a takeover for the
Actual
first time.
Clubhouse. Lawrence, let's get the hell out of here.
Actual one.
You know, you could also
We-
get a Chromebook, and because that's all you really need is something simple.
Yeah, but I want something that's going to be better than what I had, so that when I try to share screen, it doesn't crash out the stream.
I mean,
Well, a Chromebook, you're not going to crash as long as you got enough RAM. That's what it comes
yeah,
down
you
to.
just
Well,
gotta
and
make sure
yeah,
you don't
that's basically what I'm worried about. I gotta
you
have the
need a
RAM.
Chromebook with 8 or 16 gigabytes of RAM. One of those.
Right.
Two. If you get the 4s, you're going to be struggling.
Exactly, and I think that's what the Surface Pro was running, was 4 gigabytes. I don't think I had 8.
Oh yeah, no.
And I mean, mind you, it was still
They don't have a whole
heck.
lot.
It worked for over a year, you know, and it was handling everything mildly. It did well considering it's a old ass Surface Pro tablet.
Yeah.
All right, we got 10 people.
Surface Pros are garbage anyway.
I mean, they're decent, but they're just not the greatest. Oh, look at that, man!
This Thanos
Look
from
at
the
this setup.
garage.
Hold on a sec. We're giving it
Whoa,
full
that's a whole
screen.
new
We're giving the
perspective.
full screen here. Look at this layout. Look at this
Whole
organized
layout.
looking motherfucker. And like Bud and myself.
Tomorrow night we're going to
Simple
do an
in the garage.
unboxing of all those boxes on the shelves next to it.
Filling them with paints and stuff right now, and then this one is all like accessories for like different sets and.
Well, I know what we're getting Thanos for Christmas. We're getting him a whole bunch of like drawers and shit.
We need to get him like the clear plastic one, so that way you can see what's actually in the box without having to pull it out.
Hey, you never know with Thanos whether you want to know what's in that box.
You may not, but
Props for Hump Day.
Because there's clear box
Need
full of
props in
the
these
little
too.
pics.
How was a good hump day?
Put me on full screen, please.
Yeah, I got you. Actually, Ed, you put them on full screen. Wield your powers.
Aw,
Oh, we
puppy.
got the Roman here. What's up,
Roman.
Roman? The true star Punk show. All right.
He's like, I am unimpressed.
Punk with toys.
So
He ain't happy
we've
with it.
we've definitely got to make
just
a,
called it a dog with toys, and you'd be fine.
we got to
What?
do a caricature of Lawrence with one of those like paper hats from the old school diners,
Oh,
and make him
I got something for you guys. Don't
We
worry.
need to do a hairnet. It needs to have a
Punk
hairnet.
Screamer hairnet on a guy who has
Just for
no
the-
hair. I
just
love
for
it.
the effect of
Here,
the paper
Um,
hat with the hairnet underneath.
We got you sharing screen.
Taking notes.
so
So we're trying to make a thing for Punk's Creamery
I-
instead of Punk's Pit.
so I'm gonna have to jump out of here, but
Yeah.
I'll turn this up. Tell me if you can hear it. So you're gonna have to listen to my speaker.
Yeah, we can hear that.
Welcome to the creamery.
Perfect.
Got your daughter to say that.
So now every
Wait,
time
that-
we
How much she charge you for that voiceover?
Yeah.
so now
Child
so,
member.
so now every time I get a new channel member, that's gonna be it.
Yes. Yes.
It's almost
Oh, we're treading down the path. Treading down the path.
I went and messed around and got a few MP3 clips. So I mean,
Nice.
you guys heard the Ryan one yesterday, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I did.
I did not hear the Ryan one yesterday. Play,
I went
motherfucker.
to sleep, so
All right, that's it.
I'm an old ass man who apparently needs to sleep.
We're talking about frickin' toys here. They're toys.
There's that. I obviously got the.
I
that's what
couldn't agree with him more. It's just
That-
toys.
I got. That's what she said.
classic.
This one is specifically for Woody.
Yeah, nice. I was gonna ask you how the fart noise. Do you got the Bobcat still, right? You can't get rid of the Bobcat.
No, I haven't done that yet. That's just a video.
You
But then
should
I
be able
have-
to add those in
and it-
StreamYard.
It is in the StreamYard, but I can't play
Okay.
StreamYard. I can't play it because I can't be in twice.
It's not his StreamYard.
Got
We'll,
it.
then,
we'll hear it in a minute when we switch over to the creamery.
and then just to be a little cocky,
Here comes the money.
Now you got to do the Shane O'Mac dance.
you know what? When you hear the whole song, you're like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize it was that long." It's like
It
an
is.
actual song. I was
A lot of those
Well, it-
entrances in the 90s were really damn
So,
long songs.
I was gonna say it came from that time where they were writing full songs, and it
Yeah.
wasn't just like Shawn. It was
yeah.
inspired by Shawn Michaels and his song, but they were actually doing better songs by that point.
So now you can do the welcome to the creamery when you get a channel membership, and here comes the money when you get a super chat.
Exactly.
Nice.
And then every time Woody sends a super chat, he gets the fart noise because I always puts it in there.
Yeah.
Now you need an OBS overlay too, so that money cascades down around you.
All right,
You
now
just
you're
need to get a
asking.
Mac, and then I'm sure there's probably some gesture that you can make that shows you the, gives
Yeah.
you the money.
I don't
sign,
make
you know.
that much money to get a Mac, okay?
You're making all sorts of money off of YouTube.
Got to milk
What are you
people harder. What are you talking
Hey,
about,
Lawrence,
man?
there's
All these
plenty
channel
of Macs
members?
that you can get.
All right, you fuckers, I gotta
They're
go because
refurbished.
people are probably waiting for me.
All right.
Later, Larry.
All right, Punky Brewster. We'll see you in a
guys
few.
in like 15 minutes or sooner.
I might come
Ah.
on for a minute or two, but I don't know how long I'll stay.
Just stop being a
Depends on how
little
long.
bitch. Stop being a little bitch.
You know what? I took my sleeping meds. When I get tired, I'm going to
Then don't
sleep.
take your sleeping
I'm
meds.
just telling
Take
you.
them after the show.
I had no
When
idea I had to
he
take
is
them now. I
sleepy,
gotta
he
get up
wants
in
his
time.
sleepies.
Good
I am
fuck.
an old man who needs my sleep so that I don't twist off on someone else.
John, whatever you did, it hit the microphone with the echo again.
All right, love you, bud.
Let me see what I can do.
Go.
It's working pretty good,
You
though.
guys,
I gotta say.
can you guys hear me all right? Where I'm
Yeah.
at?
Yeah, we
might
can hear
move your
you.
Mic a little closer, just precautionary,
Yeah.
I have another mic I can hook up. I just
because
don't
it
have
sounds
it
like
yet.
you're kind of. I mean, you're in a garage, so it does sound
It's
like
like
you're
way
in a
over
garage.
here.
You get that weird, echoey.
Yeah, we can still hear it, but it's got that Chamber-esque sound to it.
Yeah.
All right, John. And we could hear you. Like I
There's
said,
my,
this wasn't meant to be a long thing. So,
that was the oven, so I need to go. So dinner doesn't
Alright.
burn. I will
What's
see
for
you
dinner?
all
Allison?
around.
Ed, let
we'll
him
all
back
be
out
live
and
tomorrow
step the
night, right?
stream and-
I'll,
What's that?
I will see you tomorrow. I got to tell
Sounds
my
good,
coworker when I left yesterday. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Ah.
So people that at work all the time. A lot of people don't get it.
Which is really sad because it just proves how. I mean, yes, U starts with a Y, but we all get what we mean. Like, ah, man, I'm excited. Friggin' like, I couldn't wait. I was like, I need to get back live. It's bums me out. Like, this is my getaway from everything, right?
Yeah.
This is my fun time. And yeah, every once in a while I need to take a break, but then it was like, all right, gearing up to do some stuff. I still need to figure out how to record, but
This is what it looks like behind me. It is kind of a nightmare back there.
yeah, it's all right though. You gotta,
That's a garage.
yeah.
Hey,
If I
Oz,
showed you,
Pretty much anyone's
Oz, I'm going
garage.
to pop off for a
Anywhere.
second. I'm going to try something. Hold on.
all
I'll be
right,
back.
pop off and come back because I need you. I want you to end the stream and make sure we get that right.
But yeah, we got like storage space over here. That's all like random pieces and Build-A-Figure stuff, and then
Nice.
more boxes to store stuff. Those are like the spell sets and the food sets.
But at least
And
it's
then
organized.
I've got like
You know,
drawers
where
that
it
pull
works.
out that have like my tiles and whatnot.
Oh, I
in
like
there.
that.
So I'm working on it. It's coming along. It's kind of a pain in the
Yeah.
ass, but
I've worked on my room a little bit. I finally packed away all the Kenner and Alien stuff so that I could use those 3 little drawers. So now there's a drawer with Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe. There's a drawer with Masterverse. There's a drawer with what do I have in that top part of that drawer? Oh, now I can't remember what's in the top one.
I need to clean it off, but it's got like a bunch of extreme sets and like play sets and random little pieces of stuff. But it's
Nice.
then I've got like those nice lights over there, so I can actually light up the whole garage. Like I'm working on it. I got a green screen over here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Green
eventually
screens
it'll
are
be
decent.
nice space.
At some point, I may have to get one just so people don't see the bed.
I
Get the wrong
had.
idea.
Hey man, that was one of my things too. Like from how I used to have my desk set up, I never liked people being able to see my bed. So I'd always try to angle the camera just enough that it was out of view.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, where the camera is, there's not anything I can do about it. You'll still see the bed.
Yeah.
So, only way to do that is do green screen and let it project something on it.
Yeah, just put green sheets on it.
It just takes the only problem with that is it takes up more resources too. So streaming.
Yeah, it does.
Less.
Those backgrounds kits with the poles and the screens that usually have like green,
Yeah.
black,
Yeah.
and white backdrops, they don't cost hardly anything.
No, they're not
Right.
expensive.
I just
But it's
used
the-
this tapestry like tacked up to it, like when I did the intro for the Leia video. Like,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was over behind me was just the green screen that was tacked up
Right.
instead of actually doing something with the green screen.
Yeah, I tried the virtual background one time when I was doing StreamYard, and it was taxing.
StreamYard's backdrops are horrible. Like
Yeah.
the Zoom ones work all right, but you can still kind of like fade in and out. You can see it
Yeah.
digitized.
Yeah.
StreamYards are actual garbage. That's what
Yeah,
Travis and I used when we did that Power of the Force thing, and it was like, if you move just right, it makes you vanish.
Yep. Well, Eldor uses it from time to time when he comes on. And you can see, depending on how well it's working, he may be there or he may not be.
Yep,
His
exactly.
head might not be there, but the rest of him might be.
Right.
This is why also I do the desk view only.
It helps.
You could look at my funky face, or you could look at all these cool toys.
You're a beautiful face, but I don't want to hear that shit. You look great with the new haircut, brother.
I totally did not like when I hopped on with Punk. I didn't like it was like 2 seconds beforehand. I looked at my glasses and I was like, "Oh, I could totally cosplay as Punk." So I put them on and jumped on. I'm like, "Hey, this is Punk toy."
I think
You
you should
go to
get some
Joe
flames
Fest and claim
tattooed
to
in
be
your
the
head
Bill
so you
Punk.
can be Bam Bam Bigelow.
There you go. Oh, man, it feels good to see you guys again and hang out for a little bit. Like I said, I wasn't too sure how well it would work but it seemed to work fine. So now the big thing is just going to be running the stream tomorrow. So I'll have to make a thumbnail using my phone. That should be a lot of fun. But I did manage to make all that. I managed to make all the merch work with my phone, so that's pretty good. Ken got the shipping notice for his shirt that he ordered, so he will let me know when it arrives. It took about a week for him to get the shipping notice, so that's a plus. Because he ordered it that first night that I set up the merch store. So it took a week. He got the shipping notice. So we'll see how long it takes to get to him in Canada. We did find out they are coming from different distribution centers. Because originally he was going to order the shirt and the hoodie. The shirt was only $6.99 shipping to Canada. The hoodie was like an additional 20. So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. He was like, yeah, what happened to the $6.99 shipping? And then he realized it was from two different distribution centers. So
Yeah. It's one of those things when print on demand happens. It's always interesting.
yeah.
Don't get me started on setting up my Redbubble. Ugh.
I've got to go ahead and order some of it myself, just because it'll be funny to see everybody else rocking my stuff without me having it yet.
You didn't order a sample just to make sure it looked all right?
No, I set it up and I posted it and put it live, and I was like, all right, we'll see how it goes from here. That's why I demanded people take selfies when their merch shows up. I've had 3 orders so far. I knew the first one was Ken because I was on the phone with him when he ordered it. The second one came from a DG. I don't know who that is.
What place did you go through for your merch?
Stream Elements, because I watched a video that showed me how easy it was to set up the store, and it like took me seconds.
Because I know, like when I did T Public, you couldn't get a sample.
Yeah, well, if I place an order through Stream Elements, it's at cost.
Yep.
So I just basically order for how much it costs to make it, and then I get it. Anything that anybody else orders, I had to mark down their prices because they wanted like $25 a shirt.
Oh yeah.
So the only one that I left $25 was the Clubhouse tee, because it's got a back print with the Clubhouse, and then is it Clubhouse or just Awesome Verse? I think I held off on the Clubhouse t-shirts. Maybe I'll have to double check the design. The mug is double-sided. One side of it's the grid background like this with Clubhouse, and then the other side of it is just an Awesome Verse. And then one of the hoodies has Clubhouse on the back of it. So, yeah, we will eventually all have exclusive Clubhouse merch for all of my regular guys that come on. You guys are going to get special t-shirts. I wish they had tumblers, because we'd all be getting a tumbler.
And we'd all probably be using it too.
Yes, we would. Well, because you need the coffee to last the stream. That's why I put the Clubhouse on the mug.
Smart move.
Made the most sense.
That's why I use the Hella Dope mug, because it'll hold at least a third a pot of coffee.
Right? Yeah, that's
drink container.
Yeah, I use my big tumbler because it's the only thing that'll keep my drink hot long enough, and it's like 3 cups of coffee in here.
Mine's just water. Flavored water. Still water.
Hey, water's water. Oh. So Thanos, you excited about getting to open up Anubis and Bass tomorrow?
Yeah, I kind of want to open up today, but I'll wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, I've been sitting on them all week.
That's crazy.
And I'm so jealous I didn't get those figures.
They're still up, Ed. Go get them.
I
can't
was
afford
going
them.
to wait to open Mikey until Saturday, but then 20 seconds after I had him in my hand, I wasn't even thinking. I was like already opening the box, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I'll wait till they come out with the retail wave and get them then. So
Well, I mean, you're going to Joe Fest. Pick them up on the table.
Well, yeah, they might have him at Joe Fest if they do.
Oh,
that's
hang on.
right.
Which Joe guy?
Joe's got
Oh, he's got Poxus.
Nice.
Ooh, that beautiful, beautiful disease. I love it. I freaking love that toy. He's one of my next on the list. Oh, man.
That whole wave was.
Poxus and Wave was nuts. And now I'm all hyped up to see what, like, oh, man, I'm hyped to see what they're coming out with next week.
Not gonna lie, when I saw it's like, oh, they're gonna have pre-orders, like, God damn it. Wait.
Right? Well, dude, like, I just set up a merch store so I could get extra funds, you know, to get a new laptop. And, oh, yeah, as a horror. But, yeah, I just opened up this merch store so that I can get a freaking laptop. And they're like, oh, yeah, Figure Obscura drop tomorrow. I'm like, fuck you guys. So I'd originally reached out to Terrence and I said, hey, man, are you picking up Figure Obscura tomorrow? Would you be able to, you know, grab it for me? It was before we really knew what it was, but it was Egyptian. So I was like, I'm going to want it, whatever it is. I know it. And then after the reveal, I was like, oh, crap. And then I told him, I was like, I don't care what it is. Give me an all-in if you can. He wasn't able to. He said overnight he had some stuff come out of his account. And he was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
And I was...
Apparently 3 days in a row from BBTS. It's one of those.
Mhm.
Oh, one
Yeah.
of those nice surprises that aren't nice surprises.
Exactly. So then I
But
immediately...
I will try to be on tomorrow because I want to at least go into my box of cosmics. I haven't even opened them yet.
All right.
You can send it to
Well, we'll
me.
be
I'll
happy to
open it
have
for you.
Well, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to open the box or not. Just put it back in storage, but
Got to have some
There's
fun in your
something-
life, brother.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
therapy involved with opening up the new toys.
there is. I won't open them all. I'll probably just open one, but I'll pick which one. I haven't decided.
There's John finally joining the Headless Horseman Club. I saw you open it, brother. Caught the replay.
Someday.
Every time I look at that figure, it brings back memories because that was the start of the. All right, every Saturday night's going to be an unboxings.
Well, somebody unboxes something every Saturday
Saturday
night, so.
But those came in, so I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, well, you know, and that was the thing too. I was like, you know, well, yeah, I don't have anything important to unbox, so at least if I'm not going to be live, then you know, I'm not going to worry about having anything. And that was cool, and that'll allow me to save up some money. And then a damn Figure Obscura, and I was like, son of a bitch. Oh, but Joe helped me out. Joe was going to do the all-in for me, but he was worried he wouldn't be able, like it was sold out by the time I reached out to him for the all-ins. So he was going to grab it at the later drop, but he was worried he wasn't going to be able to get off of work and, you know, do it. So he was like, I'm just going to put the order in for the figures. I was like, all right. So then today I was like, how much was everything with shipping, you know? And he goes, oh, it was just $50. And I was like, what? And he goes, I want you to get your ass online again. So give me 50 and we'll call it even. And I was like, 50 it is.
Can't
So
argue with that.
no, the rest of the money from that is put into the computer fund.
There you go.
And I was like, all right, there we go. Just keep it up. Like I said, 3 merch orders, so that helps. And got Lawrence, Hyperdelic's friend, who's helping with the D&D game. He signed up for Patreon, so that helps. And just gotta keep pushing that money off to the side until there's I took the Joe Fest money I had and put that aside, so that's already like 300 right there. And it just go from there.
I'm
I
using a
figured-
hand-me-down laptop over here, but I just
What?
want something.
Hey, I mean, that's, you know, like I said, I was using, I mean, that thing, I ordered it in 2019. It was about 2 years old at that point. Actually, no, it was older than that. It was like 3 or 4 years old by that point. And then I ran with that all the way up until it wouldn't take a charge. So it's not bad. I've got this other laptop, but that thing is so. I bought it back when I first dropped the Surface Pro tablet and it cracked. I had bought that with my aunt. We split the cost so that we could do our telehealth appointments. This thing could barely handle doing a telehealth appointment. I was like, there's no way it can handle StreamYard. And I did plug it in to run a test on that with it hardlined to see if it would work. And it chugged just to bring up StreamYard. And I'm like, nope, this is not going to work. Because that was the first thing I did. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give that thing to my aunt. She's going to have it. She won't do nothing with it.
Aaron, you falling asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Well,
Guys, y'all have a good one.
see you, Aaron.
Later.
Like I said, I'm not going to stay on long. This was just a private stream to stress test and see if it worked. And it works. We had up to 10 people. I'm down to about 15% battery life. So now, mind you, it was only at about 30% when we started. So, I mean, that's kind of what I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at full.
And this
battery.
is sitting outside, not plugged in, too. So I know it'll still
you'll be able to
drain what
slow
I'm
the cleaning
inside.
down a little bit, but it's
It
still
will.
gonna
It'll slow it down enough, and I'll be on at least long enough to unbox Anubis and Bast. So that'll be enough time for me to enjoy, have fun, and hang out with everybody. Then I'll hop off, plug it in, and then let it charge up for a while, and probably jump on again. Second part of the stream.
let it melt a little bit like Bud does.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a quick
Yeah.
charger, Oz?
What I have, it's like what you got. It's a power port, and it's got a USB-C charging port. It's dedicated for charging and nothing else, and that's why like that works really good to charge my phone a lot faster than any other charger in the house. But the problem is StreamYard just takes up so many resources that it just drains.
Yeah, I've got a quick charger, and then I've got a turbo charger that I normally hook up to this, which actually looks like a computer block.
Oh,
But it's a turbo charger. I got it from Best Buy, and like I'm serious, like even when I'm on StreamYard or anything else, if I have that thing plugged in, I could be at 1%, and by the end, by the time I'm done with my stream at 45 minutes, I'm fully charged.
no kidding. All right,
those
I'm gonna have to
turbo
look
chargers
into
work
something
good.
like that.
Yeah.
I might want one of those just for regular use then. So
Yeah. They're more
All right,
expensive
I'll have to
than
look
regular
into it.
charges, but they're definitely worth
Well,
it.
I was gonna say, that's anything that's worth the cost. It's gonna be a little bit more, but it'll be that much better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this should be able to work. And that ring light that I use, it has a stand for the phone, so I won't just have to be holding the phone the whole time. Like it'll sit on that stand, and I'll use it. I used it one time while we were doing Toy Frenzy, and that's how I know, like, even plugged in, the StreamYard will drain my battery. So, I mean, like I said, I know that'll work. Just position the camera so you can't see the train wreck on the floor behind me.
I'm telling you, if I had this like straight on, like all you would see is just crap.
Yep. Well, that's pretty much what the backside of my room looks like, because I boxed up a whole lot of different stuff. Now I got to figure out where to put the boxes. Probably just stuff them on the floor in the closet.
And I need to get like a shed for the actual tools and stuff. But
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, let's end this out. Ed, why don't you go ahead and end the stream, brother? I will catch you
All
all
right.
tomorrow.
Anybody
Later,
jumping
guys.
on Punk Stream, I'll see you over there.
Yeah, I'll jump on for a little bit with what I got left.
All right. Later, guys.
See you guys.
Later.